This episode is brought to you by AwesomeDrinks.com, where the best drinks begin. Welcome to Common Man Cocktails. I'm your host, Derek Shulmer. Today we're going to create the Caipirinha. And we're going to do two. I originally thought of doing one specific, well, I've had people asking for this specific recipe, but I also had received in the meantime a Purista Caipirinha mix, which is supposed to be handcrafted and tastes really awesome. So what I wanted to do is, I made one already with this, but I didn't have anything to compare it to. So now what I'm going to do is the mix, and I'm going to do a recipe for the Caipirinha and see how they taste differently. I've never made them, so you get a recipe or two out of the situation. And so we're going to use, and I just bought this, which inspired me to even do the recipe, which is Leblon Cane Cachaça. So this is a Brazilian, kind of like a Brazilian rum. Yeah, it's Brazilian rum, product of Brazil. And this is our mix. This still is not alcoholic, so you're going to put the rum in there in some portion. And the portion, I believe, is on the bottle. 1 part Purista Caipirinha, 1 part Cachaça. Yeah. And that's what we're going to do. And we're going to create the traditional one first, since it's going to take a little longer. And what you're going to do is, I did some searching. This is like one of those recipes where there's either people are going to love you or hate you depending on how you make it, and everybody's a little different. So I kind of put a couple recipes together, took some cool techniques. One of them is cutting your lime. So what we're going to do is cut the pith, the little white thing, out of the lime. We're going to use the whole lime. We're going to cut it like that. So what I wanted to do is cut that right here so that you could see it for yourself. We cut that out. We're also going to garnish it with lime. Crushed ice, by the way. And so you've got these two pithless little guys, and we're going to cut those up into pieces. And you know what? I'm just going to toss the tips away. The other thing you could do is you can cut the tips off ahead of time if you want to. I probably should have a cutting board, but I don't roll that way sometimes. And cut these into chunks if we can. And we're also going to cut them once more into manageable bite-sized pieces. And then what you're going to do is muddle this with some sugar, and we're going to be good to go. And so what I'll do is toss them into one of our glasses. There you go. There's a lot of lime. Crazy amount of lime, but it's going to kind of float. We got a muddler, and we got sugar. We're going to do 2 teaspoons of sugar. That'll help extract some of the juices. You can use simple syrup if you have it. I always use simple syrup. I never use this specific method of muddling, so figured I'd vary it up a little bit. There we go. So we'll muddle that up in there. And you don't want to break up too much. You don't want to really rip it. You just want to crush it and get the juices to jump out at you. Well, that should do. So we've got juice. So we've got our sweet and sour right in there. And then what we'll do is we're going to put our ice in first. Then we're going to put the cachaça on top. Can't say that word. There we go. Natural, yep, cachaça. No, I want to measure out 2 ounces. Probably a good idea to get the measurement right. Or you could just pour to fill. There you go. Last step is we're going to shake it. Just a couple gentle shakes. Got a garnish around here somewhere. Bam. There you go. Caipirinha. Caipirinha. I'm not good with Spanish. So you've got one done. Now, it didn't take that much time. It's got some cool look to it. It's got like the little, all the stuff going on inside. The second one we're going to create is going to be a lot easier. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this in here. We're going to do 1 part, 1 part. So since we did 2 ounces of this, what I'll do is 2 ounces of each of these ingredients. Probably put the ice in, huh? Just keep it, put a little ice for now to chill this stuff up a little more. It's been in the refrigerator. Once you open the mix, you're gonna want to refrigerate it when you're done. So if you're having a party, this might be even easier because you're almost already there. And we'll do 2 parts. The cachaça, my gosh, with words. Throw some more on. Let's see what else. Boom, garnish with lime wheel, splash of soda. Soda being club soda. We'll splash some of that on there. Got a mess. Lime garnish. Bam. So you're done. You can tell the difference because one doesn't have anything in it. But the speed of which you made this one was probably going to be quicker. So if you're doing a party, you're going to use a lot of limes, depending on how many people you have in your party. So you got that. Let's try the mix. Wow, my little lime is a little broken. It's got the almost rum. It's kind of like a green. Oh, it is green. A green rum, the cachaça. I don't know what. It tastes organic, like from the ground almost. More than rum, where rum is very ethanol in certain cases, and then you have the cane rum, like 10 cane, which is a little sweeter. This is like in between 10 cane and something a little unique and different. This one is much more limey. Fresh lime, a lot more bite to it. That's not working. Well, this has got a good balance of sweetness, where you get the sweet, you still get the lime. It tastes slightly manufactured, I guess would be called. Where this tastes a lot more fresh, but yet very striking lime. So it depends on how you like it. I'm going with super sour compared to this one, which is much more of the sweet variety. Sugar is not playing a huge role. So if you like a sweeter caipirinha, try if you can find this Purista Caipirinha. It's fairly new, so you get that to look for. Otherwise, if you like a sour, go with this, or just add less lime. Those are your options. So there you go. I'm your host, Derek Schomer. Hopefully you like the comparison technique. We're teaching you how to drink. Oh, wait. No, we're not. Well, we are. But we also want to teach you how to buy some awesome glasses from awesomedrinks.com. Whoa! Actually, these aren't from Awesome Drinks. Those are actually from Partida Tequila, whatever. But these are much cooler. These are the Collins glasses. If you need Collins glasses, much harder to get. You can find the Tiki glass, which is good. If you like champagne glasses for certain champagne drinks, especially for New Year's. If you're thinking New Year's, you want to do some maybe champagne peach schnapps, boom, you want to get that done. Champagne cocktails, a little sugar in there, little bitters. Think about buying some of those champagne glasses or buying for somebody for the holidays. So you have plenty of drinking options, and they also have shakers and other essential bar utilities. I'm your host, Derek Schomer, and we're teaching you how to drink.